Hi everyone, Ace here. The reaction you're about to watch is a reaction we got to do from a music sharing live stream. These live streams have been a blast with everyone, so if that's something you're interested in checking out, I go live weekly, so definitely come hang out. We'd love to have you there and react to your suggestions. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And now, enjoy the reaction. So this was Jim's submission. This is Erik Gronwall's cover of Frank Sinatra's My Way. Having done Angelina's version this morning, Erik Gronwall's recent version should entertain. Here we go.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption.
I like the build-up that we're getting with the instruments.
Each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way.
That's a good thumbnail right there. I'm gonna back it up a little bit. Didn't mean to pause right that second, but you know what? That works. Yeah, this is a great cover. The first half of this is like a very slow build up to the song. You know, we just started with piano on the first portion of it, and then adds in the violin that's just really subtle. And then when we get to the chorus, we add the drums, and it's like this marching sound to it. Like it's like on the snare, which is really cool. Throughout this, his vocal style is very subtle as well. Even on the chorus, he didn't bring in the power like how Frank Sinatra did. It was very subtle. It was very reserved. On this one, I have a feeling on the last portion of this, he's really going to bring out that power. But I think it's a great change up. It's a great subverting of the expectation, and I think that's awesome. With the video, he's playing chess with the Grim Reaper, with Death, and he's having a drink, probably his final drink. In the title, I didn't mention this, but it says My Funeral Song, so that would allude to why he's playing chess with Death. And I did notice, because you can even see it right here, the chess pieces on his side, the knights, the bishop, the king, and the queen, they're all like a beige color. And then the rooks and the pawns, they're all like a much darker color. I don't know if that was intentional or what, but I thought it was interesting that they're not like all the same like color. Because all the pieces on Death's side, they're all the same shade. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I don't know if that was mixing up sets or what, but it could have nothing to do with the video. I have no idea. But throughout this, I think it's great. The performance, like I said, is relatively reserved, but it's a great build up, and I'm definitely enjoying it. This version is so good. I love Eric's voice and Jonah's arrangements. He listed this as my funeral song. Yes, I doubt anyone's surprised that I was rooting for Erik when he was in Swedish Idol. I mean, I think if I had known about him before that, I probably would have been doing the same thing. He's also related to some of my extended family, so that's another reason. Well, I mean, you know what? That works. That definitely works. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this. Let's go ahead and finish it off. Here we go.
And I stood tall and did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed and cried. I've had my fill.
We're already getting the power into the
My
vocals.
share of losing. And now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that. And may I say, not in a shy way.
It's almost like a confidence thing that he's getting the upper hand on death.
I did it my way. Oh, what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he is not. To say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my
Well, he had the upper hand.
I did it my way.
Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, like I said, it was this gradual build up from the first portion of this with the instrumentation. The second half of this, his vocals definitely got some power behind them, and just gradually more and more as he went into the final chorus, basically unleashed hell upon death right there. Even with the guitar and the drums, the rest of the instrumentation throughout that just like enhanced that whole performance. And like there were even moments where like you got this like vibrating effect during that, which I thought was really great. And the range that he's able to hit during this was really fitting as well. I really liked the effect that they did over death, like the smoking like that he had. I thought that was like really cool. We did get to see the whole game for the most part, and it looked like he was kind of getting the upper hand a little bit, because like his vocal style at first was kind of like reserved, and then on the second half it was like this confidence to it, where he just like seemed more confident, and he even knocked over a couple pieces from Death's side. But even then, you know, death comes for us all. That's why Death knocked over the king. It was checkmate. So you can't outplay death. You can try. If you've seen Final Destination, it don't work out. It really don't. But yeah, this was definitely phenomenal. That was a great performance, 100%. Apparently our fathers have met. That's awesome. My grandmother was his aunt's sister-in-law. Family gets confusing for me, I'm gonna be honest. Once we get past the aunt and the uncle, everything kind of just, I lose track of everything. An old proverb says, never play the reaper at chess. Well, he beat death already with his leukemia. That is true. I wonder if this is a take on that too. I don't know. Maybe he was like looking death in the face at one point, you know? I feel like that could allude to that as well. All right, that was fantastic.